It's like a cloud of fluffy feta deliciousness. Ayesha Nurdjaja here, the rip and dip queen. And today I'm bringing you one of my favorite dips of all time, the whipped feta. So here we have a block of feta. This is about a pound of feta. And you're gonna use your hands here, okay? I'm eating it, you're eating it. And you're gonna crumble this feta a little bit. Feta is in. Second, what we need is good Greek yogurt, okay? You need the kind that's thick because, again, we wanna keep the viscosity in this dip. So we're gonna do a little bit of olive oil and then a nice pinch of salt. You wanna watch the salt because taste your feta before, because feta usually is very highly seasoned, so you wanna make sure that you don't over season this. And before, I got so excited, but before I'm missing my favorite ingredient of all time is the lemon, right? What I love about the lemon is that you have to use all of it, and the zest is probably my favorite part. We're gonna pulse it at first, because you just wanna make sure that everything is incorporated, right? And then we're gonna stop at this point, and what we're gonna do is just take your spatula and go around. So as you can see, it's still a little bit chunky, but we wanna get this a little bit smoother. So I'm gonna add a little more olive oil. We're gonna add a little more yogurt. I'm gonna rip this one. As you can see, it's getting nice and fluffy, right? Really smooth, has a little bit of texture. Okay, feta is done. The beauty of whipped feta is that you can put anything on it. So we have a bunch of apricots that we've pre-cut. And before we start this, we're gonna bloom our saffron. So you can take some warm water and we're gonna put it right over the saffron. And what we're doing is that we're extracting the color. So next we're gonna start with the apricots. So we're gonna put the apricots here in our little saucepan. I cut half of a serrano. We're gonna put a little bit of water, honey, and then we're gonna hit this with our delicious saffron. We're gonna put this on the stove right here. As soon as it starts to come up to a boil, we're gonna lower it to a simmer, and it probably is gonna go for about 15 or 20 minutes. And we're gonna get these beautiful, silky, swollen, delicious apricots that are studded with a little bit of heat and a little bit of sweet. So I have my whipped feta here, nice and airy and fluffy. Here, I'm gonna kind of look for waves of texture because I want these apricots to kind of sit in the middle of these divots that we're creating. So we're gonna take a little bit of our apricot mixture. I'm just gonna use your hands to kind of guide you. I'm gonna put a little bit here and a little bit there. And now we have silky on silky. So we need something to bring texture to this bad boy. And one of my favorite nuts of all times is pistachios. You know I can't live without my citrus, so raining citrus zest. And then we're gonna finish it with mint. It's an olive oil lifestyle, guys. We're doing the drizzle. And here we have whipped feta with saffron-soaked apricots, pistachio, and mint. This is the famous bread from Shukette, the frena. And then there's no other thing to do but to take a monster bite. Delicious perfection, simple, and you can make it too.